welcome back to another video. I know I don't look shitty because that's what you're used to in my channel, but I just kind of felt like changing something up, a little look. Anyways, if this is trash, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, this is just an update video from a previous video I did a couple months ago of my core needle biopsy. If you haven't seen that video, the link will be down below. So, to start off the damn video, I had a core needle biopsy and I forgot to update you guys on the results like I said I was going to do at the end of that video, and I didn't. So here we are. By the end of June of this year, I got the results back from my core needle biopsy and it wasn't cancerous. So it was just a benign tumor. The common tumor that I had on my right breast is
fibroadenoma.
That one. Anyways, that's the type of tumor that I had, and thank God it wasn't cancerous. So the next step my surgeon said was, since it's big, it was like I told you guys on that video, it was the size of an egg. Said there was pros and cons with those two decisions. If I decide not to remove the tumor, it will eventually either grow or it would shrink on its own, and it was like 50-50. And then she said, if you do decide to remove it, we will make sure that we take the root out of the tumor so it won't grow back. But the con of removing it is that you're still getting a scar on your breast. And that was pretty much my main concern after I heard that it wasn't cancerous. My other concern was like, okay, do we have to remove it? Can it stay? Do I want a scar? So it kind of sucked because I'm very iffy about self-image and scars and stretch marks and etc., just like any other woman. So just adding another big scar to your intimate parts is just very concerning. Well, to me it was. So I decided to be on the safe side, so I told her I wanted to remove the tumor. So on July, I decided to just go ahead and do the surgery. I'll insert pictures of the day of my surgery. My mother went with me. I wasn't freaking out at all. I really wasn't till the moment I got to the operating room. But let me walk you through the day. I couldn't eat anything 12 hours before. Yeah, I couldn't just eat anything. I went inside the hospital. I checked in. They did, all those types of exams. They want to know if your blood pressure is fine because I was going to be going under with full anesthesia. My mom was freaking out, and I felt like if I freaked out with her, it wasn't going to make the situation better. So therefore, I decided to be the calm one. And I was just having fun. I was laughing. I was making jokes. I was entertained with my phone. I just wasn't really thinking about it. I checked in around 8 in the morning, but my surgery wasn't until like 1 p.m. But they had me in a whole room set up, and like I said, they kept me comfortable, which was nice. And I had an amazing surgeon, breast surgeon. She took care of me like if I was her child, and she knew that maybe deep down I could have been freaked out. So she just always kept coming to my room, just making sure I was okay, everything was going to be fine. The whole procedure, the whole surgery lasted an hour. The person that was going to put my anesthesia was like, okay, you got to get ready, just breathe in. It's just going to pinch a little. And I'm not scared of needles, so that wasn't my issue. But as soon as I felt the needle in, I was freaking out because my hands just got cold, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be put down. I felt like an animal. I was just freaking out. And they just told me to breathe, and next thing you know, I don't remember when I knocked out or when I was feeling woozy. I don't remember. Next thing you know is this, an hour later, I just felt kind of like a shove, and it was my surgeon telling me, Amy, wake up, Amy, wake up. I woke up, I was perfectly fine. They transferred me to another bed, and they took me into the recovery room, and I was fine. Only thing is that I just had very teary eyes. I just kept crying. Not like I was hysterically crying because there was something sad going on or I felt sad. It was just I couldn't control my tears. So I was just kind of crying. After they put me in the recovery room for like about 10-15 minutes, they call in my mother. She comes in. You know, I can see that she's like kind of like relieved to see that I was fine and I was okay. But like I said, I had IV in. That was the first time I ever had an IV on me. So I had an IV and I had all these machines connected to me, and it was just kind of like I was fine. I was in the recovery room for like about another hour, till they're like, when you feel okay, we're going to transfer you to another room, and that's where you're going to start getting dressed and eat something, and then you can go home. It wasn't that big of a deal. After I was just out at the hospital, I was like, I want to go home. They'll put me on painkillers. She gave me around 6 only. She just told me to take 2 the first day and don't take them anymore unless I have pain. The next day, I didn't have pain at all, because I still felt numb. So I ate fine. I didn't feel nauseous or anything like that or dizzy. I was perfectly fine. I ate perfectly fine. So I had internal stitches and external stitches, and a week after my surgery, I saw my surgeon again. She removed 2 of my stitches because the rest of them had fallen out. I think for 2 days, yes, you couldn't shower, so I didn't shower for 2 days. And besides that, everything, like I said, it was perfectly fine. Now, the scarring, I don't like it, obviously. But I realized that it shrunk. I mean, it's not like it shrunk, it's just I didn't think it was going to be as small as it is now. When she first initially told me that I was going to have like a pretty medium scar, I was freaking out. But after I saw my opening, it wasn't that big. It was literally, it's the size of my pinky from where my nail is to where I have this bone here, my knuckle. So it's not that big. But because I am light skin, my skin is just lighter on this area. My scar is red. I realized that after the surgery, I just have this very sensitive spot that I don't touch my scar. I don't touch the area. It feels weird. It feels uncomfortable. And I'm just like not used to it still. So, like I said, the scar is healing perfectly fine. It looks good. Like I told you, I'm just a little self-conscious, and this just kind of added more to the list. And it's just, my scar is literally just like on the top. Like it's just chilling on kind of like the top area. I tried on a bikini just to see or a bathing suit to see if it covers it. It does cover it, so that makes me feel a little better. So like I said, I'm not saying this is a big deal because there's so many people out there that go through so much hard stuff and their scarring is so much bigger, and I don't want to come off like I'm bitching over like a tiny little scar, because I'm not. I know this isn't a big deal, but as a person that does suffer from self-image issues, it is hard somehow. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm extremely grateful. It was not cancerous, but it was still a tumor, and it's still a little bit scary, and it's fine to be a little scared. I hope you guys liked my video. It was just a little bit informative of what happened to me. Like I said, I'm not an expert, I'm not a doctor. That's why I didn't want to like talk more about why these tumors happen, because honestly I don't know. Everybody's different. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video, my update video. Give this a thumbs up, or if you dislike my video, dislike it. Subscribe to my channel. It's slowly but surely growing, and that makes me kind of happy, because that means that people actually give a shit about my YouTube channel. I see you guys next time, so bye.